To everybody. We are getting ready to have our long-awaited third place of the Eagle Freight APL T20 tournament. And also tomorrow night, we are going to have the grand final between Millet and Caribbean Stars. But tonight, we promise you we are going to have an exciting match. Oh yes, it is the powerful Labe. And Labe, you know, they have some international stars. All right, including some young players and also the famous, we know him as Calendar. Well, we know him as Calendar. He is there also. And then we move over to Mount Olive Grand Riviere. They also have some powerful cricketers on their team. And I always make mention of young Lee Solomon, who played for West Indies, the 15 team. So we have international stars. And we have Mr. Charles, the famous Mr. Charles, all right, who is leading the team. And then the rest of the players. So tonight promises to be and with me also is my co-umpire, King Caro. The two of us will be doing tonight. As we promise you out there that you will be witnessing an exciting cricket match tonight. The third place, who will take the trophy home, we are going to see tonight. So before we get into the match, as we normally do with the Adventist Premier League, we start with a short devotion. So I'm going to read to you from the book of Mark, chapter 8, and then from verse 22. Excuse me, and it reads, "And they came to Bethsaida, and some people brought to him," that's Jesus, brought to Jesus a blind man, and begged him. And he took the blind man by the hand and led him out of the village. And when he had spit on his eyes and laid his hands on him, he asked him, "Do you see anything?" Excuse me. But listen to the interesting thing now. He looked up and said, "I see people, but they look like trees walking." Then Jesus laid his hands on his eyes again, and he opened his eyes. And then his sight was restored, and he saw, sent him to his home, saying, to the village. Here we have the example of the blind man. But here the interesting thing, people who knew about Jesus, of the miracles that Jesus had performed, they took the blind man to Jesus. And then now, the first time when Jesus spat on his eye and asked him, "Did you?" "No, but I'm seeing people looking like trees walking." And Jesus again did the same thing. And this I'm asking, "But do you see?" And yes. I want to invite you to meet Jesus. It's blocking your vision. What is it that is preventing you from seeing where you are going? What is it, young people, cricketers? You want to move on in life, not seeing where you are going to reach. And we ask him, "Lord, please allow me." Shall we pray? Thank thee tonight. Honor and glory, I pray in Jesus' name. So we welcome you now to view the exciting match between Labe and Mount Olive, the third place match.
Yeah, yeah, where Mount Olive has won the toss and they decided to field first. Right, Mount Olive has a number of stars in their lineup. We have Lee Solomon. You have the young Carrick, a young budding cricketer coming up in the mix. Yeah, and we have Labi with the likes of Kalbas, and we all know what Kalbas can do. But yeah, we have a number of young up and coming cricketers in the Labi mix as well. What do you have to say about that, Romario?
Yes, Bernie. I believe tonight will be a very interesting game. We have two strong teams clashing, and I believe that whatever the outcome is, we will have good cricket all round.
Oh yes, and we have the two umpires, which is Cyrus Tipal, and we have the King Tikaro. Yeah, will be going out to umpire in this match there. We look at the pitch earlier on, and the pitch is a nice pitch, well rolled out. The outfit is well done. No grass is there. The field is lush and ready for cricket, at the Balata playing field tonight. Amongst the COVID situation, it's nice to see that everybody is out there playing cricket. And that's a good thing in St. Lucia right now. We're learning to live with COVID. Right? As the Mount Olive team takes the field.
I come in.
Yeah, and the umpires are going out onto the field right now. Yeah, right? The umpires, Cyrus Tipal and Tikaro is going out to the field right now. Right? Right. Mount Olive team is just going through the last bit of preparations before they take the field. And I must say, this match is interesting with the likes of Mount Olive and Labey. That is what we want to see. Good quality cricket right now at the Balata playing field. And that's what we will get tonight. Whether Mount Olive win or Labey win, we will have a winner. All right? And here comes the Labey batsman, Romario.
The batsmen are Ori Shango and Jaden Eli Box and the crease.
Yes, and we all know what Ori can do. Ori is he was a national player, and Jaden is a young up and coming cricketer who has a lot in him. He can hit the ball as well, as long as Ori. Right, Romario?
That's correct, Bernie. And if he can stay and keep his head down there, he can get a lot of runs.
Oh yes, a lot of runs to be had tonight. But the question is, can the batsmen apply themselves? Yeah. Yeah. Can the batsmen apply themselves to the game tonight? And that's what we want to see. Good quality cricket tonight. Right here at Balata playing field in St. Lucia. All right. Romario, knowing the likes of Ori Chango, what would you have to say about him?
Well, Ori is a very good batsman. I mean, he just needs to set himself. He have to know what he wants tonight out of his game, and really, get out there.
Yes. And as the Mount Olive players now just get into the positions, yeah, led by the experienced Charlo, yeah, Uranus Charles, aka Charlo. Yeah, he is another one you have to watch out for tonight. He is the captain of the Mount Olive team, and he's very good behind the stumps. So you have to watch him along with his fielders. They normally field on point. Right? Yes, yes. Yeah, welcome all. If you're just joining us, welcome to the Balata playing field in Castries and Lucia, where lovely cricket in the APL third place match between Mount Olive and Labey. Right? And the opening bowler. Um, and the scorer is just getting ready there. Scorer, what's the opening bowler's name? opening bowler's name? And we have the young Lee Solomon to open the bowling for Mount Olive. Yes, young fast bowler. Eh? He has a couple of slow balls and a couple of tricks up his sleeve, but can he execute tonight? Here comes the first ball in tonight. Here comes Lee Solomon in, and his ball is down the leg side, and it's been called a wide by the umpire. First run tonight, but it's not off the bat. So far, how you seen the first ball is bowled?
Well, I mean, first ball, like you said, was down the leg side wide. I mean, just need to adjust his line and just get back up there.
Yeah, here comes Lee Solomon back to his mark, and he's running up. And he delivers this one, and he's on line, on track. But it looks like the pitch have a little bounce, you know. It's coming up to the batsman there, well, nice up to chest height.
That's correct.
Right.
That's correct.
We're looking for, I think Labe will look for a score of about 180 or more on this pitch. This has a little bounce in it. But let's see how it goes throughout the game. And here comes Lee again. Up and he bowls upish and plays this one straight back, and he gets only one. Yes, and the throw comes in to the bowler's end, and there only one run. And the score remains at 2 without loss in 2 balls, 0.2 balls. Yes, for Mario. Your take on the match there tonight.
Like I said, it's 2 even teams going head to head. I mean, this will be a very exciting encounter between these 2 teams. And may the best team win.
Yes, and the bowler comes back to his mark, and he runs up Lee Solomon. He runs into the left-hander bowler, and this one was a good ball. Oh, that pitched up well nice. And the batsman just plays it down, and it's fielded. There is no run.
So, Bernie, let me ask you one question. Judging by how we seen how the wickets playing, what do you think will be a good total?
About 160, 180 would be a good total. And Lee Solomon bowls this one, and this one beats the batsman. Beats the batsman, all ends up. And there is no run. The batsman is just looking to compose himself right now at the crease. Not looking to do anything too extravagant right now. And here comes Lee Solomon again into the batsman. And he plays this one, and he dabs this one long. But man, and they quick scampers for a quick single. Score moves on to 3. 3 without loss. Mario, so far the game, the batsman is looking to compose himself at the wicket, right? If Ori Chango keeps going, what do you think will be his score at the end of the game?
Like I said, he just need to stay in there, get his eye in, no need to rush, no harsh shots. I know he's capable of scoring a lot of runs.
Here comes Lee Solomon again into Chango, and it's down the leg side again, and this one is called a wide by the umpire. And the score moves on to 4 without loss. The bowler is just trying to get his line and length right at this point in time. With the left and the right hander combination at the crease, it looks to be troubling him. But here comes the bowler again into him and down the leg side. But this one hits the batsman, and there is no run. And at the end of the over, the score is 4 without loss. 4 without loss after the first over. Yeah, Romario, Labe looks to have a lot of depth in the batting tonight. Wouldn't you say that?
Yes, I agree with you on that statement. I mean, Labi has batting from number 1 to 11. I knew they are capable of that.
Yeah, and they made out of a number of soft casters, experienced and up-and-coming cricketers. Yeah. And the fielders take their respective position. If yes, sir. Yeah, the bowler now with number 2 on his back, Kevin Isidore. Yeah, with number 2 on his back, Kevin Isidore. Here comes Kevin, bowls this one, and and there is no run. Batsman tries to fill this one fine, but not getting through. And there is a slip in place for Kevin Isidore. Shot this one and plays this one straight to cover, and there is no run. The score still remains at 4 without loss. Mount Olive this one is bowling, and the batsman just lets this one go by to be taken by the keeper. Kevin Isidore is bowling a good line and length right now, I must admit. Here comes he bowl this one again, and this one is taken by the keeper. Batsman lets it go by. So far, it looks like we're having a good weather tonight. We could see the moon is out, and Kevin Isidore plays this one down, and it's compass for a single. Score moves on to 5 without loss. Romario, so far the Lab A teams look like they're well gelled up and they're ready for action.
Yes, indeed, it looks so. I mean, that's the most important thing you need to be run as a well-oiled machine, as a team. A team who stays together, plays together.
And
that's the end of the over.
The score is 5 without loss at the end of the second over. All right, Kevin Isidore bowls a good line and length, kept the batsman guessing, and that's a good bowling, I must admit, But wait to see the likes of Shajak Theodore, who is on the field wearing number 4. He also is a former Central Castries cricketer. He's a all-rounder for Central Castries. Here comes Lee Solomon again. Bowls this one. This one is outside of stump, and the batsman just lets it go by. Lee Solomon plays for the Grosley team, and he has been the most prolific scorer for them in recent times. And even at Safa, where he played, he was the most valuable player for Safa. Here comes Lee Solomon again into the batsman and beaten outside of stump again. Batsman is just searching for this one outside of stump, and he misses it, and he goes into the keeper to be taken by the keeper. But the Mount Olive team bowling lineup looks very impressive right now, so far for the night. Here comes Lee Solomon again in, and he bowls this one, beaten the batsman outside of stump.
Oh, Bernie, I see that's a very beautiful delivery. Just bamboozling the batsman here.
Yeah, the batsman doesn't even have a clue as to what Lee is bowling. He's just trying to fish for it everywhere it goes, but he's missing it. Batsman looks like he's in trouble right now.
Yes, but these guys just stick the line and length.
Bowls this one again outside of stump, and the batsman just lets it go by to be taken by the keeper. See, the pitch right now has some good carry into the keeper. I must admit, the keeper is taking it at least waist height. And he's up to the stumps again. Very good keeping by Charles. Oh, this one was cut away to the boundary for 4. Brilliant cut, Jaden. Yeah. Good square cut by Jaden. Well launched at this one. It was pitched up and it was asking to be hit, and the batsman had no choice but to give it the beating that it deserved into the boundary for 4. Here comes Lee Solomon again.
Oh, Very beautiful delivery there.
Oh, and he's been caught in the slips there. Oh, yeah, this batsman was searching for the ball again, and this time he edges it straight into the slips. And the first wicket is down for Labe, and the score moves on to 9 for 1. 9 for 1. Jaden is out, caught in the slips, ball by Lee Solomon. The next batsman is Zai. Zai is the next batsman in. Another young and up-and-coming cricketer from the Babonneau district. He has been playing in the Dream 11 T10 tournament for Babonneau and has been one of Babonneau's best cricketer, all-round performances with bat and ball. But let's see tonight if he could come through with the bat for Labe team. He needs to go out there and sit down and concentrate on the wicket and play well. Yeah, and we have our own Petrus. He plays for the Grosley team. Yeah, Petrus.
Oh,
Another wicket is
another
down.
wicket has gone down for Labe team. The batsman just handed the bowler a wicket.
Cotton ball. Ori Chango has just been dismissed. It looks like the Labe team needs to compose themselves at the wicket. They are just losing wickets randomly. But here comes Ricky. No, Kalbas. Yeah, Kalbas is coming out to the crease right now, and we know the level at which Kalbas display national cricketer. Windward's cricketer. He can hit the ball a long way. So we'll look to see how he composes himself at the wicket right now.
And it looks like we have a field change here for Kalbas. He's very well known for his hard hitting.
And Kalbas edges this one past the keeper, and he goes in for a single. He goes in for the single. Right, and that brings Zai on strike right now. And there's a field change for Zai. And Zai just plays this one down and taken by plays this one in front of him, and there is no run. Mario, do you see what total are you seeing Labe setting right now? What would be a good total on this type of surface?
Honestly speaking, we're looking at 140, 150, just about there. I mean, it's anybody's game, but let us leave it at this 140, 150 range, and let's just see what happens from there. I mean, the batting is deep. Yes, wickets are falling early, but there's a lot of batting to come.
Yeah, batsman plays. And it's dropped on the long one boundary there. The fielder coming in for the catch, and he dropped this one, and the batsman managed to scamper for a single at the end of the over. The score moves on to 11 for 2. 11 for 2. Can this be the game changer for Labe?
Bernie. Cricket is a very funny game. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. It goes either way.
That is so true. It's up to the batsman right now. He gets a life, but let's see if he can move on from that life and settle down and play some good quality cricket shots. All right. The Labe team looks very strong in the bowling lineup right now, with Lee Solomon coming in to bowl his third over. Yeah, he's waiting for the batsman to compose himself, and Lee Solomon runs in, and he delivers this one, a short ball, and
and that's out caught there.
oh my goodness,
Such
Zai
a slow
has just lost
delivery
his
coming to the
wicket.
batsman. He just gifted his wicket away.
Zai has just lost his wicket there, caught a slow ball that just popped up on him. He tried to play it down, but he just it ballooned up into the air, and the keeper ran forward and take the catch. Simple of a catches. And oh boy, the Labe team looks to be in all sort of trouble right now. They're looking to the young Joel. Is coming out right now to meet the experienced Calbas. Yeah. And we would like to know what is going through Calbas' mind right now with the young Joel coming out the wicket. What would he be telling this young Joel to do right now? Because the wickets are tumbling at regular intervals. With 11 runs on the board, here comes Lee Solomon once more time into the young Joel. And this one is a wide signal down the leg side, wide by umpire Tikaro. And the score moves on to 12. 12 for 3. Here comes Lee Solomon one more time in. And he pulls this one, throw a ball again straight back. And well stopped there by the bowler. Doing a fine stop to his own bowling. Yeah. You could see that the Labe team has quality bowlers in the mix with the likes of Lee Solomon, Cruzile, and the 19 player. Here comes Lee Solomon again. Bowls this one, and this one is down the leg side again, and the umpire signals wide. And the score moves on to 13. For 3. Montolive, Lee Solomon comes in, he pulls, and the Labe batsman just plays it back. Yeah, Lee Solomon picks up and goes back to his mark. Lovely outfield, I must admit, lush outfield, grass all around. Here comes Lee Solomon one more time in. Pulls a slow one, and the batsman just flicks this one and well stopped. Short cover there, Fieldsman. Well stopped there, and there is no run. Young Joe is just trying to compose himself at the wicket and clear a magnificent knock. But let's see how it goes. Lee Solomon bowls again to him, and he just plays this one back down, and Lee Solomon fills to his own bowling, and there is no run. Here comes Lee Solomon one more time, going up to his mark, turns, runs in, passes the umpire, and he bowls this one shortish, and the batsman cuts this one, but only to find the fieldsman, and there is no run. At the end of the over, the score remains at 13 for 3. All right.
So yes, Bernie, all the Labe team needs to do So yes, Bernie, all the Labe team needs to do is just rebuild after losing 3 wickets. They just need to focus and bat deep in the innings and see they can get a fighting total out of this.
Yes, and
with Calbas still at the wicket, I believe there's still hope.
Yes, Calbas is on strike. Calbas playing forward to a ball, and field led by the fieldsman, and there is no run. Here comes Calbas, he's batting again. Plays back to this one, and it's fielded by the fieldsman, and there is no run. Calbas is looking, so far is looking to consolidate and to build an innings right now for the Labe team. He plays back, and this one, he misses this one. Ball beats him, playing back, and there is no run. The Labe team needs to focus right now at the wicket. And it's when he plays down to this one, trying to pull it low, and Kalbas misses it, and he hits him. And there is no run. Kalbas flicks this one, but unfortunately can't pass the first man, and there is no run again. Can this be the maiden over the Mount Olive wants to build a little more pressure on Labe team? Kalbas goes after this one and he misses, and there is no run. The score remains at 13. Oh, that was a magnificent spell of bowling. He had Kalbas searching, playing back, playing forward. Kalbas was in no man's land to this over. And it was a maiden over to Kalbas. I must admit, this bowler is bowling well good. The Labe teams look like a team ready to perform in a first place match. They're looking to take away the Labe team apart. Mount Olive, there is a bowling change. And the batsman trying to play forward defensive and misses this one. And it goes through to the keeper. Keeper didn't take cleanly. Bowler comes in again. And batsman plays this one down and trying to get a single there, but unfortunately didn't beat the fieldsman. And there's no run. Young Joel is batting right now. He's trying to fill himself at the wicket. Micah is the bowler, the new bowler for Mount Olive.
Oh, what a catch!
Oh my goodness me in the gully there. What a catch by Carrick. It looks like he's on fire tonight. They're taking a brilliant catch there in the gully. Yes, and unfortunately the Labe team is losing wickets too frequent. And they need the batsmen to stay out there and bat normally and play normal cricket shots. Keep the ball on the ground, and that will get them to a good total. No, right now you see they playing too many rush shots, and that's getting them into trouble. And they are losing the wickets, and the score still is at 13 for 4. And Labe is in trouble right now, serious trouble, unless somebody digs in and digs deep and bat through the innings. Can the number one player Kalbas do that tonight for them? Oh, this one is Micah bowled this one, and this one is outside of stump and brilliantly taken by the keeper, who is up to the stumps to a medium pace bowler, and well taken there by Charles, Uranus Charles, keeping. There goes Micah again in, and outside of stump again, and oh boy, the Mount Olive team is bowling. I must say, the bowling is on target tonight. Here comes Micah again into the batsman. The batsman trying and play at this one, and he misses it, and the keeper didn't collect cleanly. A wicket maiden. After 7 overs, the score is 13, 13 for 4. And the Mount Olive team looks like they're on top. Bowling is on target tonight, and they're a team looking to take home that third place trophy. Can Labe mount a comeback with the bat to put a total that is beyond Mount Olive?
Like I said, Dwayne, these guys just need to dig deep and really have their head on head tonight. And as the guys pull up on something,
And not out, not out, not out. Calvas attempt came back into the crease. It was a nice take by the keeper. Yeah, brilliant take by the keeper, but unfortunately, Calvas is back into his crease, and there is no run. Well beaten. Calvas is looking to take the attack to Mount Olive. Oh, Calvas has started. Oh, the six. His first six of the match is off the mark finally. With a 6. Yeah, straight back over the bowler's head for 6. And the bowler, Micah, is coming again. And Calvas plays forward and plays this one down. And there's no run. Easily taken by the keeper, who comes out from behind the stumps.
I believe that we'll see more.
Yeah, and this one is just played down by Calendar. And there is no run. Here comes the bowler again, and this one is played cut away and easily taken, single. And the scorer moves on to 20. 20 for 4. Yes, so Mario. The Labe team needs to right now needs to dig deep and bat long.
That's correct. Like I said earlier, they shouldn't be playing any harsh shots or any loose shots to get themselves out. You should just focus on, building back the innings, having lost so many wickets.
The score is 20 for 4. 20 for 4. 20 for 4. And we have the bowling of Micah. Micah is bowling his second over there. He bowled the first spell, which was a wicket maiden.
Yeah, I was very impressed by him.
Yeah, and the Mount Olive team looks to be taking the attack to the Labe team. Labe has no answer with the bat so far, losing wickets quite frequently. Here comes Micah again, runs in and deliver this one. Batsman looking to deal scoop this one, but
That is not a shot which is called for. You should just play sensible cricket right now at this point.
yeah, he plays this one to cover, no to cut this one, and there is no run. Fielder stops this one in the gully area, and there is no run. Micah looks very impressive with his bowling so far. All right. He looks to drive this one, but he didn't make proper contact. And the fieldsman just comes across and stops it. Easy stop by the fieldsman. And there is no run again. And Calvas just tries to hit this one, overhit this one. And they scamper for a single. Fieldsman on the boundary just runs across and gathers it and throws it to the bowler's end. Here comes Micah. One more time in to the batsman. And this one was down the leg side and signaled wide by the umpire, Tikaro. I must admit, so far, Mario, the umpires are doing a fantastic job out there. They are well clad in the long sleeve and the tie. Oh yes, yes. Yeah, that's a sign of good cricket at the Balata playing field. Here comes Micah up to his marker. And I think they're bringing in some grass. Some grass to spread out there in the bowler's run-up. Yeah, in the popping crease there. Yeah, just sprinkle some grass there, and the umpire is just watching it, making sure that all is intact, making sure that there will be no injuries to any player, to any bowler player right out there. And I must admit, the game is going on quite well. Here comes Micah again, bowl this one, and the batsman plays this one out into the outfield, and a field led by the fieldsman. So far, we have a brilliant game of cricket going on out there. Mount Olive looks to be the team on top right now. And they're looking to restrict the Labe team full of stars. And here comes Micah again, in and bowls this one full of a length. Batsman digs this yorker out, and there is no run. At the end of the over, the score 22 for 4. The Labe team is 22 for 4 after 9 overs. 22 for 4 after 9 overs. Yes, and right now the Labe team, they need to consolidate. And they need to not only consolidate, but pick up the singles, Look for the quick singles as much as possible while they consolidate.
But things are very slow for the
The new bowler, Moise, is coming in. Yeah, they're looking to Kalbas looking to pull this one. Goes down on one knee, but the ball ends up hitting him in his chest area. And the keeper comes across and picks up the ball, and there is no run. Kalbas is looking to look to pick up all balls and put them outside of the ground. But right now he's not making contact.
Well, we both know he's capable of doing just that, but he really needs to take his time and pick his deliveries to get done.
And this one hits hard by Kalbas. And the field down the boundary picks up, and he rockets the throw into the keeper. And throw direct at the keeper, airborne. And only a single taken. The score moves on to 23. 23 for 4. Mm-hmm. They bring in the field. And here comes the bowler in. Bowling shot. Almost a single. Flicks this one down to fine leg. And they come for a single. Fieldsman have to run after this one and gathers. Kalbas back on strike. The field has to open up when Kalbas is on strike, because we know how dangerous he is. Here comes the bowler in, and Kalbas flicks this one off the back foot. Oh, brilliant shot, boy. He just picks this one off the back foot and pulls it for 4. He passed the long of Filsman. And no chance of stopping this one. Was well hit. Well hit. You could hear the power of the bat when the ball made contact. Comes Kalbas again. This one is 6 runs. Oh, pull this one. Oh, 6. Kalbas end up sitting down on the field. Hit this one. To show you the power behind it.
As you see, Calvas got shot there, pulling this one out of the ground. I believe there's more to come.
Yes. If Kalbas only just settles at the crease and bats long, I could see Labe getting a good score. Yes, and
More he stays in there, is a more fighting total the Labi team.
yes, Romario. That is so true. And at the end of the over, the score moved on to 44 for 4. With Kalbas still there. He looks to build a nice total for the Labe team. The dangerous Kalbas, we all know what he's capable of. A weakness in the APL previous years, Kalbas destroying teams single-handedly for Labe. With scoring, I think he had a century in matches in previous editions of the APL. He scored a century in no time, hitting every bowler out of the ground. Yeah.
That brings me back to last year finals, if you remember, where Calvas, destroyed the bowling of the Caribbean side last year, but unfortunately got out.
Yes, that's so true. Yes. Calvas single-handedly destroyed teams last year. He took every bowler to task when he's on sound, and he looks tonight to look like a very good prospect to bat long and bat deep for the Labe team, because so far we're seeing that the other batsman has no answer to the bowlers, right? And Calvas alone right now is taking the attack to them. The Mount Olive team can Mount Olive mount a comeback against Calvas? Here comes the bowler again, Micah. Ball, and he bowls him out off stump, bowled. Micah struck again, and the score moved on to 42 for 5. 44 for 5, sorry about that. 44 for 5. With Labe losing another wicket there. Bowled by Micah. And this Micah bowler, he looks like a very good prospect.
Oh yes, indeed, Bernie. So far, his lines has been straight, dead straight.
And this bowler, I don't know where he has been hiding, but he looks like to come out tonight, come out for revenge tonight.
It looks like Mount Olive is really taking it to Labi head tonight. Labi looks like they have no answer for the Mount Olive team head tonight.
Very much so. Here comes Micah again into the new batsman. And batsman plays it on.
The new batsman is Avalinus Calendar, the younger brother of Conyers.
Yes, Calbas' younger brother. The Calbas brothers is out there. And he has, so far, Micah is bowling a pretty good line and length. And I must admit, Micah looks very impressive tonight.
Yes, indeed. He has been keeping his lines and length very beautifully. He hasn't changed anything at all. Keeping it right up there.
With the young Calendar out there and the older brother, Avalinus, also out there. Let's see what total that Labe could put out there. Because both of them is very attacking.
Oh, indeed.
So let's see what total they can put out there. If one could stay and the other one could go, or if both of them is going to go after the bowling.
But I believe one should anchor and the other one should just, tee off a bit just to get a total up there.
And this one pitches up and missing. He missed this one, didn't make contact. Didn't make contact over the batsman head.
So the longer Kalwa stays in there for Labe, it should be a good thing for them.
Good bouncer by the bowler. Volley, man! Kalbas is gone! Oh my. Can this be the end of Labe? Kalbas going back to the billion. Bold leg stump. Inside edge onto the stumps. Looking to hit this one out of the ground. But unfortunately making the edge connection and going onto the stumps. So far Labe looks to be in trouble. They lost the 6th wicket there. And the score is 44 for 6. Yes.
And then batsman coming in is Daniel Jabatis. I mean, this guy can hit the ball a long way as well when he gets himself in and going.
Yeah, and we know Daniel Jabatis in St. Lucia to be playing for the South Castries Lions.
Quite a fast bowler as well.
Yes. He leads the South Castries bowling lineup. But can he lead the Labe batting lineup tonight?
Very good one. Let's see what happens.
And this one is outside of stump and it's called wide by the umpire, Cyrus Sipal. And the score moves on to 45. 45 for 6. Here comes the bowler again. Runs in. Bowls to the batsman, the new batsman. And there is no run. Cleanly picked up by the firstman. Yeah. Bowler turns around. Bowler bowls and plays this one down, and he looking to scamper a quick single, but unfortunately was turned back by the non-striker, and there is no run. The score still remains at 45 for 6. Romario, Labe looks to be in a serious trouble right now.
Quite indeed, Bernie.
4 runs. 4 runs. The fieldsman just let this one go over his head and bounce over his head, and bounce twice into the boundary for 4.
Yes, Bernie, back to as I was saying. Yes, they may look in trouble, but again, cricket is a funny game.
Score moves at 49. 49 for 6.
So again, back to
And there's no run of this ball.
very funny game. It can go either way.
Oh yes, very much so, Romario. Yeah, cricket is a very funny game, you know. At time you could bat on a pitch and you could score 50, and you could come out there and you could defend that 50. So we never know how this game will going to end. You know, runs on the board, as they say, is runs on the board. So it's always the team to come out there and defend that runs on the board.
You can get cricket nowhere better than in APL at APL at the Balta play.
Yes, you must admit, you know, the lights are on at the Balata playing field. Yeah, cricket is in session in St. Lucia. You know, we got our approval from the Ministry of Health to have this tournament. And I must say, hats off to them, the Ministry of Health in St. Lucia, for doing a fantastic job with the COVID-19. Here comes the bowler again in. Bowls this one, and he looks to be fishing for this one and missing. Comes off the legs, and there is no run. Yeah, and we also need to make acknowledgement to the sponsor, Eagle Freight, you know, who has been sponsors for a number of years so far. Eagle Freight, where you could get your goods shipped to St. Lucia at a reasonable price. Yes, and the
So
ball.
you saying if I want to ship anything anywhere in the world, I can rely on Eagle Freight.
Oh yes, oh yes. Eagle Freight very good in the customer service and with the shipping of your goods. They will take care of you. Here comes the bowler again, and Micah is bowling a fantastic line and length right now. I don't think anybody has hit him so far.
Oh no! Like I said, he's skipping the wicket to wicket, which is what you want as a bowler.
Oh yes, Micah is bowling this one, and his batsman trying to hit him, and then they.
Oh, look like we have a bit of an overthrow here. Oh, just beating the fielder. And another awkward throw there by the fielder.
Mm. Yeah, the fieldsman were ready to crash into the table by the scorer, and a magnificent stop by him to stop the overthrow from going for 4. And the score moves on to 41. The score moves on to 41, 41 for 6. Yes. After after 12 overs, here comes Micah again in. And the umpire down the leg side, and the umpire signals wide by the umpire Tikaro. Very good job by the umpires right now, Cyrus Sipar and Caro. They are doing a fantastic job out there under those circumstances. Here comes the ball again, Micah in. Ball him! And he balled the batsman off stump. Yes, man. For 7. RB team. Right. I must admit, that script couldn't be written any better. Nobody expected that to be happening. Where a Labe team made out of so many young, young and up and coming stars. I believe the Labe team didn't come out to play cricket. They came in just to party, but there was no party here. There was cricket, so they forgot what they had to do. Come out there and bat. Here comes the new batsman in for Labe. Micah is bowling very good line and length tonight, I must admit. Yeah, he's keeping the ball straight on off stump, and he's not giving nothing away. Micah, and that's a very good sign for a fast bowler, keeping it straight on off stump.
And we have the batsman on strike by the name of Omari Fields here.
Omari Fields, he has been a frequent player for the Labe team in the APL tournament, and let's see what he has to offer tonight. And the over, the score moves on to 42 for 7. 42 for 7. Labe team looks to be in all kind of trouble. The Mount Olive team is rolling after them pretty hard, pretty quickly, and the young players have to look to stay there and play this game, play this game out, play it until you reach the 20th over. Cannot afford to be bowled out.
These guys need to, utilize all 20 overs here if you want to make a total out of this game.
Yeah,
Stop losing wickets.
young Calendar looking to hit this one out of the ground, but not making contact. Yeah, not making contact. He needs to just concentrate, and you see again, he looking to hit every ball out of the ground, not making contact. First thing you have to do as a batsman is trying to make yourself in, feel the ball on the bat, and he hasn't done that as yet. He needs to just feel the ball on the bat. Oh, yes, and he plays this one back to the bowler, which was fielded by the bowler. And there is no run. Oh, boy. Romario, the Labe team looks to be in all kind of trouble.
Oh, yes, indeed. I mean, we were not expecting this here tonight from such a team.
Oh, this one was well played by the batsman, and Carrick comes off the boundary.
Like I said,
Picks up on.
played on the day as it is.
Yes, so true, Mario. You could have a number of names on a list, but it's on the day when they come out there to bat. If they cannot meet up to it, that way you go wrong.
But like I said, these two teams are evenly matched.
Oh, yes. I must admit, they are evenly matched. Labe has a number of young and up-and-coming cricketers, along as Montolive. Like Montolive bowls this one and cuts this one away, looking to brilliantly filled by Anil Charles. There, very good fielding, and there is no run. And here comes the young Shadrach Theodore, bowling change. Shadrach Theodore gets to come in right now to bowl. And we know Shadrach to be playing for the Central Castries team. Very good medium fast bowler. Bowls length and length. And let's see what he has up his sleeves tonight with the ball. Here comes Shadrach Theodore, runs in. He runs into the batsman. And down the leg side, and this one is signaled wide by the umpire. The score moves on by 1. The young Calendar needs to just settle his nerves right now and bat through the innings. Here comes Shadrach again in. Down the leg side again, and it's signaled wide again. Shadrach needs... the bowling of Montolive has been so much impressive right now, and Shadrach looks to be spoiling it right now with 2 wides. He needs to get his length and length right. You know, when he comes up against the young Calendar. Here comes Shadrach Theodore once more time, and he bowls into a slower ball. And the young Calendar was looking to heave this one, but he stopped in midair. And lets it go through. Good bowling by Shadrach. He looks like a very good bowler, you know. He has a good line and length, good run up, good rhythm to his running. Here comes Shadrach Theodore in, and he hits the batsman on the legs.
I believe young Calendar here, wants to try a little too hard and a bit too much.
Yes, so true. He needs to compose himself right now at the wicket and look to take the innings, take the team to the end of the innings instead of hitting every ball out of the ground. Yes, and as you can see, he's trying too hard. He's trying to hit every ball out of the ground, and he's not making proper contact. He needs to compose himself at the wicket.
Indeed. I believe these guys should just focus on batting out all 20 overs and try to, get a decent total up there.
Here we go again. He's taking blows all over his body, just trying to hit the ball out of the ground, when he could be looking to fill the ball onto the offside and taking a quick single.
Indeed, I believe he should be working around the ball, around different parts of the ground to, get the scoreboard ticking.
Yes, and as we know, ones is runs. He's looking to hit this one again and signal wide by the umpire. That was wide outside of stump. Yes, and young Calendar doesn't even know what the bowler is bowling right now. He needs to just compose himself and look to pick up the ones and the twos. Because he's not making contact when he tries to hit big. So he needs to pick up the ones and the twos. Here comes Theodore again in. Bowl him!
Bowl him again!
Bowls young Calendar. Bowls in middle stump, and Shadrach is on top of his game right now. And it's for 8 right now. Oh,
Oh my gosh, man, such a lovely cricket head tonight at the Balta playing field. Here we are witnessing Mount Olive just crushing the lobby team here right now.
yeah, the Lobby team is looking below par.
I mean, Bernie, that's not the lobby team we know here tonight.
No, no, not at all.
Bernie, where is the lobby team here tonight?
I do not know. I think they showed up for a party and there was no party. There's cricket. So they need to get the act together.
Oh,
Where they at? Because all I'm seeing right now from the Lobby team is, cricketers coming out there and trying to hit big. And they're not making connection. They're not picking up the ones and the twos, which is basic cricket. Basic cricket. We need to see you work the ball around, pick up the ones and the twos, get yourself in, and then you'll tee off. You cannot tee off without picking up the ones and the twos and making yourself fill in the ball and bat. But the Lobby team is doing quite the opposite. They are teeing off, and they cannot tee off.
And here we have the new batsman here facing his first ball, Fallon.
And it's a no run. And at the end of the over, the score is 46 for
8. In the 15th over.
In the 15th over. Lobby has 4 overs in which to see off the Mount Olive bowling attack. They need to just go out there and consolidate, and pick up the ones and the twos and see through the 20 overs.
I believe that's just the smart thing to do right now. Just see all 20 overs and at least try to get a decent total out of it.
But so far, the Mount Olive bowlers have been on top. They have been bowling a good length and length. And they are getting the Lobby team to play some ridiculous shots and get themselves out. Here comes the bowler in. The batsman trying and hits this one, but not making contact. Yes. And I must admit, the keeping of Charles, at the age of 60-something, and he's keeping up to his stump to a medium-pace bowler.
To me, that's very quite impressive, Bernie.
Very good.
That shows, the reflexes and the touch is still there at that age.
Yes, I must admit. And that is what APL does. APL gets the older ones to keep playing cricket. And they're doing a very good job at it. Here comes the bowler again, runs in. And down the leg side, and it's signaled wide by Sarah Sipal, the umpire, who is in a fantastic job tonight. Yes, we must commend AP Fred for his long committed service to APL. And this one is played and flicked past the slip, and only for a single. The score moves on to 48.
Yes, indeed.
48 for it.
Going back to Eagle Freight, all your shipping, all your custom brokerage, no other place to call or look upon is Eagle Freight.
Oh yes, Romario, that is so true. And the batsman plays this one into the gap, and the fellas are now looking to keep the scoreboard ticking, which I mean they had to do in the earlier innings, but they didn't do. But they're trying to do it right now. I must commend the batsman right now for doing that, picking up the quick singles. But it still remains that the Mount Olive bowlers are on top.
Oh, quite indeed. Some lovely bowling here tonight from the Mount Olive team. These guys look like they came ready with fire, waiting to pounce on the Lobby team here tonight.
And the score moves on to 49. 49 for it. After 16 overs, the score moves on. 49. 49 for 8 after 16 overs. Yes. Yes. The Labe team needs to bat through. Bat through the innings.
Oh,
Signal
and that'll be
wide by the
wide by
umpire.
umpire
Slower ball.
Carrera.
And the score goes on to 50. 50 for 8. Labe team is 50 for 8.
So, Bernie, would you say or would you think that the Labi team has a chance of reaching at least 100? At least.
No, not with the type of bowling Montolive possesses right now. You see, the bowling right now, the batsmen fail to make contact with the ball.
Right.
And so they cannot reach up to that score. They're only looking maybe about 5 more or 10 more runs I could see from them. And this bowler, Theodore, is bowling quite well. So far, he looks to be picking up his line and length quite well. Apart from the wides, he has been bowling, but he has been bowling quite well. And he's caught.
And
The
that's caught
batsman is
behind
caught.
there.
Yeah, shallow. Well taken. And as I was saying, the Theodore, Shadrach Theodore, the bowler, is looking very impressive also. All the Labe bowlers has bowled a proper line and length, which is good in cricket and which is causing the downfall. Right now they are 50 for 9. Can the Labe team at least reach 60
And
before the end of the game?
And the new batsman they're heading into the crease is Clifford. And Bernie, it looked like Labe is down to their last wicket.
Oh yes.
What
Oh,
will be
yes.
the outcome of this here?
Well, they're looking for Clifford to bat through the innings. And can he do it? That's the next question, because Shadrach Theodore is bowling a magnificent length and length right now. Here comes Shadrach Theodore again in to Clifford. And Clifford plays this one, oh my goodness me, in. And he scampers for a single. And the score moved on to 51. 51 for 9 in the 17th over. Yeah, Shadrach Theodore, Central Castries player. Here comes Shadrach Theodore again, and he bowls this one and plays down. All right, plays this one in the cover area, which was taken by the fieldsman. Not cleanly, but it was taken at the end.
I can say this is kind of, very disappointed in my eyes here tonight. The Labe team I know, will always be ready for anything. And tonight here, look like they aren't ready for anything at all. Being in this type of situation or position here right now.
Oh yes, oh yes. Labe team looks to be at sea at the end of the over there, and the score is at 51 for 9. Yeah, after 17. The Labe team we know, Romario, has been a team of magnificent players and batsmen who could take the attack to any bowler on any given day.
Quite
But
indeed.
but tonight they didn't show up. Where are they?
I'm wondering the same thing here tonight. As if, these guys did not came to play cricket here tonight.
Oh no. It looked like they came to a party, but there was no party, there's cricket. They just forgot the address of the party.
And Willis, just over the fielder's head, going down the for 4.
Oh.
Shot back, lovely shot.
It looks like the number 11 is scoring more runs than the opening batsman.
I believe so.
Yes. Labe needs to bat through the innings, and it looks like number 11 is looking to do that tonight. Can it happen?
Just trying to get this team to, a little more decent total here.
Yes.
Give them a fighting chance.
Oh, yes. $55, $56. And the score moves on a single there, and the score moves on to 56. 56 for 9. In over number 18. The bowler is Shem. Shem runs in and he bowls. And batsman plays him back. Shem is one of Mount Olive leading wicket taker tonight, but he looks like tonight he's not in his A game tonight. But can he come back? Here comes Shem, past the bowler, past the umpire, sorry. And he bowls this one and plays back to him. And he picks up with one hand. And the umpire signal no ball. No, it's not a no ball, sorry about that. Not a no ball. It was a good ball. Here comes Shem again. Past the umpire and he bowls this one and play back again to him. And Shem just missing it. Sends out his front foot to stop this one, but didn't make contact. But the first one with number 4 on his back, Shadrach Theodore, picked up the ball. And there was no run. Here comes Shem again into the batsman. The batsman plays this one to cover. And picked up by the Anil Charles. Yes. So far, I haven't seen Anil. We know Anil to be the, in APL to be the spinner on the Mount Olive team, but so far I haven't seen him being given the ball.
That's quite true, Bernie. Sometimes the skip might have other plans for him here tonight. We may never know.
That's so true. He is also a young all-rounder cricketer. He can bat and bowl, but tonight he hasn't been given the ball. So that means he has a part to play for his team with the bat. And here comes Shadrach again. He's making some adjustments to his field. He's bringing up his mid-on and his mid-off. Here comes Shadrach, bowls this one. And the batsman misses it. Going for a big heave, and he misses the ball. And not taken cleanly by the keeper. And there is no run. Shadrach Theodore looks like to be on fire tonight. He finally gets his line and length right. And he has taken 2 wickets so far. Here comes Shadrach Theodore in. Bowls this one, and the batsman tries to heave this one, but making contact only with the bottom of the bat. And campers for a single.
Yeah.
Which is the non-striker's end, and he slides. Which was no damage to him. Thank God for that. But it looks like the field is a little wet. Yes. But here comes Shadrach one more time. Runs in and he bowls to the batsman. Bowl him! And it's bowled.
And that's bowling.
And the Labe innings has come to an end.
Of the innings for the Labe
team. It has come to an end. Yeah. The batsman was plainly bowled by Shadrach Theodore, picking up 3 wickets there. With a magnificent performance by the Mount Olive team. They only managed to score.
The Labe team only managed to score 52 runs. And wow, that's quite a shocker here tonight for me. And the rest of everybody here.
And the non-striker, the number 11 batsman comes out not out. Yeah.
So Bernie, after we just witnessed such an innings there from the Labe team, what do you think is next to come?
Well, they have to come out there and bowl tight. Keep the ball in the stumps and prevent the Mount Olive team from scoring. They have to try to restrict the Mount Olive team as much as possible and pick up wickets towards the end.
So yes, Bernie. So after we saw some, deadly bowling come from the Mount Olive team here tonight, how do you think the batting will stand for them?
Well, it's all left to be seen. You have the most experienced player in the Mount Olive team, Mr. Charles, Irenaeus Charles. He will look to be teeing off pretty quickly and looking to bat through the innings. And now we have him coming out there, the captain of the Mount Olive team, Mr. Uranus Charles. Mr. Uranus Charles, how was it out there?
Oh, it was difficult for batting.
Very difficult for batting.
Yeah, the pitch is very damp and moist, and the ball is not coming onto the bat. So you
Okay.
have to be very skillful to negotiate the kind of pace that was at them.
Okay,
You know?
okay.
But very much we kept them back. We played very tight cricket, and as we play the tight cricket, we know that wickets will come because they want to score. And since the bowling was very tight, it was difficult, and most likely when they go out, they take a risk and pop up catches to our players
Yeah.
and etc.
Yeah, but I must admit, you fielded well. Your bowling was on target tonight. What was the cause of that? I know y'all haven't been playing. Nobody has been playing cricket recently
Nobody.
from times.
Nobody.
So what has caused y'all to be bowling so tight and so on the spot?
Yeah, maybe we are hungry for the third place. We miss out in the semis, but we won the third place, and I know it will not be easy batting there the second time. It will be even worse. But if you can just play on the front foot, we can get the singles. 3 runs per over is enough for us to win. Yeah, 3 runs per over, I reckon we will be able to score 60 something. Yeah.
Yeah. The Labe team got bowled out for 59, and y'all be chasing 60 to win.
Yeah.
Can you think you can overall that target to
Definitely.
to win the first place?
Definitely, because we saw what the wicket is giving, so we will I personally, if I have to go on bat, I will play on the front foot.
Okay.
You play on the back foot,
Yeah.
the ball keeping back again, you don't stand a chance on the
Okay.
front foot. Yeah.
All right. And I must admit, good luck to you in your batting effort. But I know for a fact that the Labe team will be coming out strong with the
will.
ball because they have a number of experienced bowlers out there.
They will. They will. We have played against them, and they are very capable bowlers. They're penetrative too. But as I said, we don't need to go and make any rash shots. Just tick the ball around in the gaps, and you'll find the singles, and that's it. They'll bowl some wides too.
Yes.
And we welcome the wides. Yeah.
Oh yes. And Mr. Charles, before you go, what do you have to say about the APL so far? You know, with the sponsor of Eagle Freight.
Yes, I must big up our sponsor because he has been there from times, supporting and being there in person too, and with his finance, enabling us to go and exhibit our skills on the field of play, and we want to continue to even market him in this country, so that we can, all those of us who have cargo to overhaul from one port to the next, just check out Eagle's Freights, and brokerage. And we are very much appreciative of what he has done in the past and what he will continue to do in the future. I overheard him said that he will continue to be a sponsor to the APL.
Oh yes, and we look forward to his sponsorship for the time to come. You understand? Eagle Freight has been there with us, and we acknowledge him, and we love that sponsorship he has been giving to APL. And we need the corporate to come out there and support APL, who is doing a fantastic job in keeping our young players away from crime and keeping them, in playing sports,
Very good.
which is a good thing.
It is.
Right now you have a number of players, who would have been by the roadside. Instead of being by the roadside, they are now into cricket and keeping the cricket going,
Well said.
and keeping the young players intact.
Well said. I heard you said
Very good.
I heard you said young players, but there are lots of veterans who are also
Oh yes, sorry about that. Yeah, there are veterans also out there.
Yes.
They are doing a fantastic job. The veterans also mentoring the young players.
Very good.
That is very good.
Very good.
We need to see that go throughout St. Lucia and keep going from strength to strength
Lovely.
as APL goes on.
Lovely.
You
So he's taking APL to another level.
Oh yes,
He
a new
upgraded
level
my-
and a better level.
Very good. Very good.
Throughout the times.
So Officer Boni, I'll take a break there because I'm
Oh
going
yes,
to my batting team.
yes. You have to go and prepare
Yeah.
for your batting. So
Very
go
good.
ahead. Yeah.
All the best.
Yeah, we'll take a short break to commence the second innings. Mount Olive chasing 60 to win. 60 to win, right? We had a slight shower, light shower, and Mr. Sipal and his ground crew, Mr. Maffre, he's trying to keep the pitch in check. Yes. Romario, welcome back. And 60 runs to be have by Mount Olive.
Oh, yeah.
Can they get it? That is the question.
Now, anything's possible in cricket. It can be defended, it can be overhauled.
Yes, very much so. Very much so. Yes, cricket, a game of uncertainties. The question is, can't Mount Olive get this total? You have now the batsmen coming out there, which is Carrick and Lee Solomon.
Yes, like I was saying, at the rate of 60 in 120 balls, to me, that is gettable. Far gettable.
Oh, yes. It's simple cricket, basic cricket, And we all know that in West Indies, we tend not to play basic cricket. We tend to do what is unnormal. But tonight we need Mount Olive to play basic cricket and to achieve that total. 120 balls to get 60 runs. That is a far-fetched conclusion. That is a win for them, but they have to go out there and get the runs. And that is the hardest part, getting the runs. With a pitch that is playing low, sometimes it jumps at you, so you do not know what to expect. So the batsman right now has to go out there and settle at the crease and bat through the innings.
Yes, the score is 60. It is a low total, but like I said, cricket is played on the day. Anything is possible in the game of cricket.
Oh yes, oh yes. And as the teams, the two teams get, the Lab A team gets settled down out there, they're looking to restrict Mount Olive.
But I believe in the two batsmen we have here, of Carrick and Lee Solomon, that these guys can go after this total very easily, knowing their capability.
Yes, but they still have to keep their mind at the game and settle down at the wicket, because the Lab A team will be coming hard at them to restrict them, because the only way Lab A could win this game right now is by bowling out Mount Olive.
And Lee Solomon.
And Mount Olive,
And the open bowler is
to
Daniel.
win this game, needs to stay there and bat, as the umpires signals to the scorer.
Alright, so for the Mount Olive, we have Carrick and we have Lee. And the opening bowler for Lab A is Daniel.
Daniel Shabatis. Yeah, we know Daniel to be the fast bowler for the South Castries Lions.
Oh, yes.
And he has been doing a fantastic job leading the attack for the South Castries Lions, with the likes of Johnson Charles in the mix. But can he do it for the Lab A team? Lead the attack and pick up the wickets? Because right now the Lab A team need wicket to win the match. Here comes Shabatis in to Carrick, and Carrick pulls this one.
Oh, such a lovely shot there. Pulled there to the boundary all the way for 6.
Oh, this Carrick looks like he
means
comes
business.
No nonsense mood. He comes out there to prove a point to Shabatis. Not because you have experience in bowling that I, a youngster, cannot discipline you.
All right.
And he's looking to discipline Shabatis very early in the mix. If the short pitch bowling that he's bowling.
But I believe with such a low total, that kind of ball is not called for at all.
Oh no. He needs to go back to basic and pitch a ball on a good line and length. And he bowls this one again, and this one is pulled even further. Oh boy, Carrick looks like he's looking to give the Lab A team a beating in 6 overs. He's looking to overhaul that total in 6 overs. The score now is 12. 12 without loss after 2 balls.
Honestly, Bernie, to me that's just nonsense bowling, you call it.
Yes,
that's no brain bowling.
You cannot be bowling with a score of 60 runs.
Exactly.
With a score of 60 runs, you cannot be bowling short pitch bowling. You need to keep the ball on a good line and length, getting the batsman to come forward. Oh, this time he plays this one and he's
So the lovely shot there
the cover
as
so
it runs all the way to the boundary for 4 runs.
Oh my, Carrick is in a no-nonsense mood, as I said.
Quite indeed.
You're looking to overall that total in about 6 overs. You know,
Maybe 6 overs, who knows?
The score is moving, flying. I think the score even have problems keeping track of the score. With her innings, the first innings of 60, she had a good night. But right now the score is flying by her. Here comes the bowler Jabatis again into Carrick, and Carrick just plays this one down. And there is no run. And and here we have Shadrach Theodore, you know, the Central Castries player. Oh yes.
Sorry,
he plays for the
South Castries.
South Castries player. Oh yes. He comes to the microphone right now. Theodore, how do you see your team getting past the total? Carrick again pulls this one. Oh my goodness me, for 6. For 6. Oh my. Over the bowler's head for 6. Yes, man. Daniel Shabatis needs to stop bowling them short balls at Carrick.
No, he needs to understand the pitch is wet. The pitch is wet, so you need to bring the ball up. Don't pitch short, because if you pitch short, the ball is sticking in the wicket.
And easy for the batsman to see.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's going on there. But Shabatis, with his experience, you expect a better bowling from him.
Yeah, I mean, a South Castries player like him, he should know what to do.
Oh yes. You know, Jabatis has been bowling with Johnson Charles,
Xavier Gabriel,
yes. So he,
Siobhan Leo, all those guys. So
oh yes,
he should be the senior guy there.
yeah, he's supposed to be leading the attack right now, but so far it doesn't look so. Yes, here comes Carrick again, pulls this one again for 6.
Short ball.
Oh, and Jabatis has no answer for Carrick right now. He's just going for licks. And the score. And the score.
You aim for that? You aim when you're talking?
28 after the first over. This looks like a short match. Yes. Shadrach, do you see that match passing 6 overs?
No, I would say in 8 overs.
In 8 overs, you're looking to overhaul it, but
yeah.
the score is 28 right now after the first over.
I don't think the captain will give him a ball again.
Well, let's look on to see what's happening with the Labe team. The Labe needs to get a bowler that will bowl a good line and length and keep the ball on the stumps and get the batsman to play forward, stretch to get that ball.
Okay,
but so far they have been bowling short at Carrick and it's not working.
No, it's not.
So they need to go back to the drawing board to see what will work against the batsmen they are facing.
Look, we have our next dangerous batsman in Lee Solomon.
Oh, very, very much so. West Indies under 15 player.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lee Solomon. He's very dangerous. So after he came out of the ranks out of the Grosley grassroots program, he's also soon to be national player. But can he get going tonight? That is the question. Lee Solomon,
what was that? Calabas?
Not sure. Calabas?
No.
Jaden Elibox has the ball now. You know, national spinner. So let's see how it goes. Jaden Elibox bowls for Lee. Plays this one and Lee runs into, takes a single.
So what do you take of the West Indies under 19? We have the St. Lucia captain.
Oh yes.
Akim Ogis.
Yes, Akim has gone through the ranks, you know, of under 15, you know, under 19, even senior team, you know, and Akim looks to be a very promising player. He has a 50 against Australia.
Yeah, he scored a 57.
Which was in a losing effort, but I would congratulate him on scoring a 50 against Australia.
Full toss, but he missed.
Full toss by Jaden Elibox, and Carrick just missing this one.
But he didn't play in the game today. He was ill.
Okay.
So, but they won. They won.
Okay, and
Scotland scored 96 all out.
Yeah, well, good job by the West Indies. You know, although the skipper wasn't there, but they still move on as a team to beat Scotland. Here comes the bowler again. Eli Box, and he bowls a wide, and the score moves on to 30. 30 without loss. Montolive is halfway there now. Montolive is halfway there now. They need to continue batting through in just in just a little bit of balls. Here comes.
Oh, but it looked like this game, will be wrapped up quite early. Probably under 5 overs, within 5 overs. Who knows?
I said 6, early on, but Shadrach said 8, but I say 6. Yeah, and well played there by Kerry. Kerry looks no match. And this one runs onto the boundary for foul. Swept. Fine.
For all the way for 4.
Yes. And Carrick looks to be in a no-nonsense mood right now. He's looking to dispatch every ball.
And as the score moves on to 34, these guys are really chasing the target here tonight.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, they are. No, missing this one. Carrick trying to sweep this one again and missing it. And at the end of the over, the score 44. 44 without loss after the second over. if rain have to come now after 5 overs, I don't see there be any winner but Montolive. But so far, Montolive looks to be on top from the bowling, and so far from the batting after 2 overs, Montolive is on top of this game. Montolive is looking to take this game home very quickly, very easily. Can they bat through without loss? And you could see there was a bowling change. It took out the
Yeah. And we have a new bowler coming, Omari Fields.
Yeah, looking
come from the river end.
Omari Fields looks to come in and restrict the Montolive batsman, who looks to be in no nonsense mode. Yeah, Lee Solomon facing him. Here comes Fields. Lee just punks this one down, and Bradley takes a single into Shabatis. The ball comes into Shabatis and still led by Shabatis. And a single. Score is 42.
But like I said, Bernie, if these two guys really get going...
45, sorry. 45.
What? Like I said, Bernie, if these two guys on top really get going, this total, will look really, really small and done in no time, which has been done here tonight.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Montolive team is all over the Rabai team right now. And they're looking to take this game home very quickly. Yeah. No time to waste. Lee Solomon is just playing this one back. And fielded by Jaden. Yeah. 47. The score moves on to 47 without loss. And Carrick is on strike. Here comes Carrick again. Looking to whip this one off the pads, but not making connection. The ball hit his legs, and there is no run.
Oh, tonight, it's all about Mount Olive.
In this fourth place match, where we have trophies and prizes available, and Mount Olive looks to be looking to grab all tonight.
It's all happening here tonight at the Balta playing field.
Oh, yes.
No other better cricketer at APL.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. APL is taking cricket to a different level in St. Lucia, And you could see the young players are enjoying themselves out there, playing, batting. And here comes...
that's very well stopped there by Calbas.
Almost a mix-up in the middle there between Carrick and Lee. But they finally come through for the single. And the score moves on to
48.
48. 48. 38.
Let's come on 48 after 4 overs.
3 overs, sorry.
3 overs, sorry.
Yes, 48 in 3 overs.
overs.
At that point, Mario, where was the Labi team?
Oh,
They were at 12.
I mean, Bernie, that's one question, we're really scratching and
Sorry,
really shaking our heads on.
They were 9 for 1 at that time.
That's correct.
Yeah. So you could see that the Montalif team is
Really eating up the Lobby team.
very much so. You see, the Montalif team looks more hungry for that win than the Labe team.
Of course, it's about who wants it more.
Oh yes, oh yes. Right now they are at the Balata playing field. We have lovely cricket going on, you know. Oh, this one was, he beat Carrick there and taken by the keeper, Orichango. Here goes the bowler again, Eli Box, into Carrick and hits him on the leg. And there is no run. Yeah, the Labe team right now is just trying to egg out some dot balls there from the Mount Olive team. But they really need to take wickets. And this one there beats the batsman and taken by the keeper Orichango. And there is no run. Yes, yes, so lovely cricket there. You could see the lights are on the Balata playing field, lush outfield, you know. Here comes well taken there.
Oh, and Carrick just, handing his wicket there to the fielder.
Oh yes. The ball looks like it just stuck in the pitch and Carrick didn't know. 38, the score now 48 for 1.
And we have the incoming batsman, Anil Charles.
Oh yes, that's the son of
Uranus.
Uranus Charles, who is the skipper of the Mount Olive team.
And
Yeah.
now we know Anil have the capability of hitting this ball a very long way.
Oh yes, but also Anil is a type of batsman that could work the ball around. You know, he can
Indeed.
find the gaps for you and pick up the ones and the twos. You see, that's what Anil is very good at, and he has done it. He has come under the ranks of the SDA team, which was in the finals at one point. Yeah, and which I mean have been playing inter-schools cricket. He has come under the ranks of that with Charles Sipal, the deceased Charles Sipal. Yeah, Anil got a full toss there and
So I believe Anil shouldn't, should not be trying too hard, but just trying to work around the ball where they're at a good score already.
oh yes, Anil just need to bat through. Yes. At the end of the over, the score is
48. 48 in 4.
48 after 4 overs, 48 for 1 after 4 overs. You know, must say hats off to Eagle Freight for this tournament. He's sponsoring and hope that he continues for a very long time in the sponsorship of the APL. APL has been there for a number of years. You know, tip ball. We had, at one point, we had the former minister, Guy Joseph, playing for the Northeastern Vets, you know. We have likes of the senator playing also. One of our senators in St. Lucia playing in the APL also.
We even had the former West Indies player, Johnson Charles, as well,
Oh,
part of the setup.
Oh yes, Johnson Charles. You know, APL has been playing very good cricket. And there is no run there. Ball just pulls up, almost a catch at the wicket, but it was away from any fieldsman. All right, the batsman Lee Solomon trying to flick this one, but getting a leading edge, and just balloons into the outfield, and there was no fieldsman there. Here comes the bowler again, and Lee plays this one and cuts this one into the cover area, which was fielded, and they come for a single, and the score moves on to 49. 49 for 1.
And it looked like the Mount Olive team, is going to look closer to the target.
Yeah.
All they have to do is just bat smart, play good cricket, and not rush anything.
Oh yes. You know, cricket is a game where when you play smart, you end up winning the game. So right now, Mount Olive just has to play smart. Don't worry about the bowling. You know, only 90 more runs required. You know, you have a number of overs to go. You know, just work the ball around, and you will get the victory at the end.
So you can pretty much say the ball is in Mount Olive's court right now.
Oh yes, oh yes. Labe has to pick up 9 more wickets.
And as we see, another wicket fall here for the Mount Olive team.
Oh boy, Mount Olive looks like they're losing the way. The skipper needs to come out there and settle the game. But unfortunately, he's not coming out there. He's sending another bowler out there. Another batsman, sorry. Another batsman out there. With only 90 more runs required, I pretty find that the Mount Olive captain should have come out there and steady the game and bring his team home. But he's sending another player out there to do that exact same thing, which is steady the ship and bring his team home. But can that player do it? That is the question. Because the pitch is playing up and down. They have a lot of bounce coming out there right now. Ball is pulling up, ball is skipping, is sticking in the pitch.
Yeah.
And the batsman doesn't even know how to play what shot to play. Here comes the bowler again in. Boy, and it looks like a lot of bounce out there. The bowler is getting a lot of bounce. Oh, this pitch has a lot of bounce in it.
It looks like the Lobby team is trying to give a bit of fight back here in this game here.
Oh yes.
So
oh, yes,
I am
Romario.
alive. I am not dead just yet.
Oh yes, Romario. But is it too little, too late? You know, in this encounter, can Mount Olive just take it home, past the finishing line?
Just maybe. But I mean, it's anybody's game. But like I said earlier, Mount Olive is well in the driving seat.
Oh yes. Oh yes. It's up to Mount Olive to bring it home. He plays this one into the offside. Trying to look for a single, but there was no single on. Yeah. Keep batting. Lee Solomon is still out there.
Yeah. And you see Lee just advancing down the wicket there, just to, you know, fend off the ball.
Yeah, but is this too much for Lee? Lee just needs to stay out there and bat.
That's all he needs to do.
No need no great shot. Look, he's giving him the single.
And you see the score move on to 40 here.
40 for 1. 40 for 1.
And Lee just played down here for a single.
Can Lee work up the team? You know Lee to be a team player. He has done it before with his Grizzly team. He has done it before with Safa. Can he do it tonight for the Mount Olive team?
But more or less, I still believe, you know, Mount Olive still have batting yet to come. We have the likes of the captain. We have likes of Shem still to come. A very hard hitter of the ball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'm not really worried for the Mount Olive team at this point.
No, I'm not worried. But what we want to see is that somebody just bat through the innings and bring the team home. We cannot leave it up to the captain, Uranus Charles. You need the young players to carry the mantle and bring the team home.
And here we see the batsman just, you know, spinning around, missing all the deliveries that is being handed to him here.
Oh yes. Oh yes. The batsman needs to now. As you can see, the Labe team has opened up the gap, opened up the field, sorry. And encouraging him to hit through the offside and signal wide by the umpire, Cyrus Sipal. The score moves on to 41. 41. 41 for 1. For 2, sorry. Batsman is looking.
But it's kind of like to me like the batsman isn't seeing the ball. Or what is going on?
The batsman has no idea of what Eli Box is bowling. So he cannot really dictate what the ball will do. So that is the first problem. So the batsman now needs to settle himself at the wicket and look to rotate the strike as much as possible. But again, by the brilliant opening stand of Carrick in the first over, you know Mount Olive have a total right now there that they are almost overhaul. They are chasing, but they are almost overhaul it. They just have to just take their time at the wicket. They have balls in hand.
That's correct. That is correct. At this point, Mount Olive should just be walking around the ball. Shouldn't try to go big, because I mean they are more than half of the total.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Mount Olive just need to focus right now. They just need to focus. Labe needs to bowl them out. That is what Labe needs to do. For Labe to win this game right now, they have to bowl out Mount Olive. They have to take all Mount Olive wickets. They cannot win this game by the overs, because and looks like Lee Solomon is looking to settle out there, looking to bring his team home, looking to compose himself and play the type of knock that we know Lee Solomon to be playing, coming out of the Grizzly ranks.
That's quite true, Bernie. Lee's the kind of batsman, you know, he would stay there for you. He holds his end. No kind of loose shots, no kind of rush shots. I mean, he's that batsman you will want on your team, holding an end for you.
Oh yes, oh yes. Any captain would want Lee to come and open the batting for them, because they know his temperament, and he could stay there and bat for an innings for you.
Oh, fumble there by the fielder.
Oh,
as the ball
Shabatis.
approaches him.
Oh, Shabatis. We know him to be a soft castries player. That should be an easy stop for him. Pick up and throw. But he fumbles right now at the field. So the batsman easily comes through for a single. And the score moves on to 42. 42 for 2. And Mount Olive is slowly but surely creeping over. Slowly but surely. But that number 11 batsman, Romario, he doesn't look like he's too confident at the wicket, you know. He doesn't look to be confident with the bowling that Labe possesses. Lee Solomon looks to be the more composed batsman in the Mount Olive lineup so far, apart from Carrick.
Well, I believe what number 11 should do right now is just walk around the ball and just get Lee on strike as much as possible. Because as we can see, he's quite uncomfortable right now at the wicket.
Oh yes, oh yes. Very, very true.
And we have Lee here giving his wicket out cut.
Yeah, he was looking to cut this one, but this ball rushed onto him and get a top edge and straight to the fieldsman.
And we have Jaden here picking up the wicket of Lee Solomon. Cut.
Oh yes, and here comes the skipper, Uranus Charles.
Finally, we see the skipper here comes out to try and steer his ship to victory here for the Mount Olive team.
Oh yes. Yes, the score is 42 for 3. And Uranus Charles comes out there with the number 1 written on his back. He looks to steady his ship with his experience, with his captaincy brilliance in the field. You know, what can we expect from Uranus Charles in the batting?
Well, we know Uranus have the experience. He know how to get out there. He know how to adapt to any situation by the way he plays.
Oh yes.
And I believe he'll do that as well again here tonight.
Oh yes, he has always been that type of player in the APL to work the ball around and, you know, create magic with the bat for his team and bring his team home. So can he do it tonight?
Oh.
And the ball...
It's not signal wide, but I'm guessing it just passes over the stump. Which I'm guessing here, that's why the umpire has called wide.
Uranus Charles settles long, get in the line box, bowls to the most experienced Uranus Charles. And he looks to cut this one, but plays it late. And diving stop by Azai in the slips there prevents him from getting the single. Here comes Jaden again into Uranus. And Uranus plays back, and this one just shoots at him and takes the edge, but away from the slips, and he takes a single, and the score moves on to 43. 43 for free. Yes, here comes Jaden Eli box again in to the number 11 batsman, and the man finally gets contact with the ball and plays it to the first man, which was a good stroke for Mario.
It was a good stroke indeed by Maurice, but stopped by the fielder. He got another shot delivery.
Oh.
Scampers there for a single.
Oh yes, Maurice finally gets off the mark. Yeah.
And that will bring the end of the over. And the score moves on to 44.
44 for free. Yeah. In over number 8. 8 overs gone. And the score is 44. 44 for free. 44 for free. You know, right now they you could. Okay. You could see that the Mount Olive is slowly but surely trying to creep over the 60, right? But they need to compose themselves. They need to lose, take them bat.
Oh, just beating him there. Outside your stump.
Batsman playing back to a ball he's supposed to play forward to, and he gets beaten outside of stump. Almost get bowled. Here comes the bowler again into the batsman.
And as he's beaten again outside the stump, but really and truly, he just get his head down. And let's not worry too much about it. And just try to get him over the line.
Yes. But the batsman needs to play more forward. He needs to play more forward. And he's not doing that. He's only playing back. Or he makes contact with the ball this time, and only fielded by the bowler. Yes, the Mount Olive team looks to be a very good team with the bowling, but so far with the batting, there's a lot to be desired.
Awkward throw there by the fielder.
Yes, and Charlo comes in for a single. Right, played by the number 11 batsman. Quick cut straight to the fielder. Zai froze the ball and almost overfroze it. But only one run, and Charlo is on strike now. The experienced Charlo is playing, and the score is 45 for free in the 9th over. Uranus Charles has been a very prolific scorer for the Mount Olive team. You know, in recent times he had the Mount Olive team in the veterans. I mean, a lot of veteran players from Grosili.
And as the Labby team appeals on down the leg side, not out, says umpire Caro, and that will bring us to the end of the over.
And the score goes on to 45.
45 for free.
Yes, the score is 45 for free. With Mount Olive chasing 60 runs for victory. Yeah. That looks like Alvina's calendar. Yes, the batsman now is trying to play forward as much as possible. To Alvina's calendar. Calendar hits this one. And he takes a single and gets Charlo back on strike. Yes. I must admit, you know, APL without the sponsorship of Eagle Freight would not be APL today. We have a number of prizes, trophies available tonight for the first place team. Best 4-wicket haul, and half century. But as you can see, there is no half century tonight. So you could get a 4-wicket haul, trophy tonight. You have a number of medals for the first place team. A lot of trophies and prizes available. Thanks to Eagle Freight, and they come for a single and looking for 2, but Charlo said no, only settle for a single, and the score moves on to 47. 47 for free. Yes. Yes, Charlo bats in. And that's a single there again, and the score moves on to 48. 48. 48 for free.
What a shot there by Maurice. Going down and sweeping this one all the way for 4 runs.
52.
And our score moves on to 52.
Yeah, Mount Olive is now looking more confident right now.
Chasing the total.
Oh yes, they're almost over the line, But you see, but they're only missing 6 more runs. But it still begs the question: can Mount Olive get there? Cricket is a game of uncertainties, and 6 wickets could be lost in a matter of 6 balls. So Mount Olive need to settle their nerves and just take the team home. They have balls in hand. Play the game it's supposed to be played. 6 runs required. That is 1 hit away.
Well,
but
Benny,
you need to settle down.
well, Benny, as we can see, Urena says slot the wicket. I believe the score is well within their range.
Oh yes, it's well beyond, within the range. It's only 5 more runs required right now, Romario.
And how can you go wrong from there?
Well, I tell you, cricket is a game of uncertainties, so you never know. Let's watch how this one goes, and this one is spun down the.
Oh!
He sent this one, Alvinus Calendar sent this one and hit the bowler straight in the ribs, trying to back up the stumps. The bowler, he hits him straight in the ribs, very hard. Here comes the bowler, Zai comes in again to Charlo.
Down the leg
And
side,
that's a
wide
3 more runs required. 3 more runs required.
With only 3 runs on the board to come.
Yeah, can Zai keep his nerves and bowl straight and keep his nerves in and not bowl no wide?
Or can the Mount Olive team keep their nerves and get over the line?
Oh yes, right now that game is beyond Lavi. Yes, and it looks like the skipper is surely looking to bring his team home. What you say, Romario?
Oh yes, for sure. It looks that way. He's just trying to stay there and stay ship. And if I'm correct, that should be game right there. Alright. And that is the game.
And
Mount Olive.
yes, and Mount Olive has won the
Mount
first
Olive
place.
won the first place playoff.
Oh yes.
Well done to Mount Olive as they
Just
got
losing
over the
3
line.
wickets, in the chase of 60 runs. What an interesting game tonight.
Quite. Very interesting game tonight.
Yes. You see, very good cricket in APL, That is what APL is all about, Bringing teams together and, showing off the different skills that are available out there in St. Lucia, With no cricket right now because of COVID,
Micah.
The APL committee wrote to the Ministry of Health and they allowed us to have our third place and finals, which will be held tomorrow. The finals will be held tomorrow. And Romario, do you know the finals is against?
Oh, I don't know. Please, share with me.
Millet. Millet is in the finals. You know, you never know if Johnson Charles might show up for Millet.
Oh, really?
Yes, I heard he's on the calendar. But can we see him tomorrow night?
I mean,
Can
that
he
would be
be?
very
Yeah.
exciting to see him.
Oh yes, we would love to see Johnson Charles out there tomorrow night in the finals. Yeah, and right now we're getting ready for the closing ceremony. Yes, but yes, so we're going ready for the closing ceremony. So everybody, could you we're just getting ready. So we're trying to put everything together, you know, because we have confinement at 9 o'clock. So. Yes. Yes. Right now there we have the chairman of the APL committee, which is Mr. Cyrus Sipal.
So get the things. No, and then the paper we had for.
Sipal. Yeah. Who is with me right now? And he will take control of the prize giving ceremony. Mr.
Get a piece of paper. Yes, thank you very much.
Yes.
And then we witnessed, ladies and gentlemen, what would have been a very exciting match. But I must say, one over made the difference, the very first over. So, but anyway, we must say that it was a good match coming out of COVID, where we have not had cricket for a long while. And then we can say thanks that we were able to have this match tonight, the third place. All right. So we want to say commendation to Mount Olives for winning the match tonight and for third place.
Oh, okay? Yes.
So just get the attention. All right. So at this time, we are going to call on the captain of Labey. The captain of Labey, Ricky. You'll give him that mic. For him to say a few words. No, that's all right. No. Okay, you can just speak on. Yes, Ricky. So tell us, after the first over, bowled by Bir, all right, we realized that almost half of the runs was scored during that over. But then I must commend you on your team, the way you all were able to come back. I mean, the bowlers with Eli Box and then Fields really came back and bowled a great 8-over spell. So tell us now, if that one over had not gone that way, what do you think might have been?
Yeah, well, 28 runs in one over is a lot of runs. And we were only defending 60 runs. So it kind of put us back a bit. And a target of 60, we believe we could have defended it. We have defended small totals, but today the pitch was not batting friendly.
Right.
So it really pegged us back that over. We know we have bowlers there who are capable of bailing out the team on that bad over. But unfortunately, Mount Olives played really well today, and for this reason, they deserve the win, and I congratulate them.
All right. So tell us now, the next tournament coming is the Charles Sipal Knockout Tournament. How do you expect your team to come through for that tournament?
Well, Labey has always been one of the most productive teams. We always reach far in tournaments. We play very well, and a lot of teams fear us. Unfortunately, due to COVID, we haven't played any cricket for such a long time. I believe our last game was probably around August, September.
Yeah.
And even before that, our last game before September was probably around June, July. So we haven't had much practice. So we hoping that coming to the Charles Sipal tournament, we will hopefully do well. And we're looking to win that tournament.
Wonderful.
Yes.
So let me commend you again and your team, and then the way that you're able to rally them together to have them here tonight to play this third place match.
Yes.
So all the best in the future.
Thank you.
All right, let's say it for. All right. And at this time, we're going to call the captain of the winning team for tonight, Mr. Uranius Charles, the veteran, the very youthful veteran. Mr. Charles, normally who would be on the mic, but today he had to play. So, Mr. Charles, tell us now, generally, how do you feel about winning tonight? And then tell us a little about the game.
Oh, it's a good feeling,
yes.
A wonderful feeling. So we played in the regular format, but even while we were playing, we met up with Labey in the first round of the competition, and Labey demolished us.
Right.
And we told ourselves that Labey can't do that again. They can win, but not so not this way.
Right.
And so we came back, and the wicket was good for us, very favorable for the bowlers, and the bowlers maintained a steady line. There were some off wides, wides came, but they generally bowl well, kept Labey back. Wickets fell, and the famous calendar, better known as Calbas.
Yes.
When we took him, we know that the match was ours.
Yes, yes. So tell me now, that first over when your young guy, Kenrick, okay, he batted, and then knowing that Labey had batted and they found it difficult to get the ball away. But in that one over, how was he able to score all that?
You see, he's short. He shot, and he liked the short pitch ball.
Oh.
So the bowler kept on bowling short pitch at him, and just went on the back foot and swing him.
Okay.
Easy like that. And I don't know. No, I can't understand. They give you a 6. You bowl it short the first over, the first delivery.
Yeah.
Second delivery, you pitch it short again, and fourth delivery short again, and fifth delivery. He kept bowling short all the time, and the ball welcomed that. He welcomed it. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Charles. Mr. Charles, you sounded as if this were your bowler, you would bench him.
Oh yeah. That's not good bowling.
All right.
Yeah.
So well, while you are there now, you're going to take on your other cap as one of the executive members. So we are going to do the trophy presentation for some of the awards we had during the tournament.
Yeah.
All right. So we have here a 4-wicket haul. Alvinus, Calbas brother. Avalinus, right? Avalinus calendar. Come forth, Avalinus. All right. During that tournament, he took 4 wickets. So let's say it for Avalinus for taking the 4 wickets. Also, during the tournament, we had the former West Indies under 15 player. Okay, a young man that I'm very proud of, and I know he will continue to reach far. Lee Solomon, he also had a 4-wicket haul. Okay, we have also, he's not on the 2 teams there, but then during the regular tournament also, he scored 2 half-centuries, and we have the trophy multiple half-century for Romario Simmons.
Well done, Romario.
Okay, and now for man of the match for tonight. Bowling 4 overs, 2 maidens, 5 runs, 3 wickets. Micah Jones, man of the match.
Micah, wonderful. Man of the match.
All right. Okay. So at this time, Mr. Charles, we are getting ready now for us to receive the medals for the 3rd place. Again, the 3rd place winner of the Eagle Freight APL 2021 tournament, Mount Olives. Let's say it once again for Mount Olives. One by one. Quickly. All right, so follow your captain, team members, as they receive the 3rd place. And as you can see, inscribed on it, Eagle Freight.
Eagle Freight, APL
2021
3rd
place.
Congratulations, guys.
Just tell us the names as they come.
Yeah, that's Faye and Moise. The hard hitting.
Yes, the
Victor.
one over.
Yes. Anil Charles.
The son of Mr. Charles.
All right. Lyndon, Louis. Michael Jones. And last but not least, Shem Alexander. The other medals, there are some guys who are.
Yes, right. Okay. And at this time, our treasurer and secretary, the 2 of them, will do us the honor of presenting the 3rd place trophy.
Micah.
Micah, the man of the match, will receive the third place trophy on behalf of Mount Olive. Yes, let's hear it for them.
Yeah.
All right. So we say thank you very much. We'll have prayer. Mr. Charles will dismiss us in prayer. But let me remind you of tomorrow night. Tomorrow night promises to be exciting, Mr. Charles.
Yes.
Tomorrow night will be another cracker.
It will.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Caribbean Stars, the defending champion, versus Millet. Undefeated this year.
Yes.
Millet. Oh, yes. Okay, and then they're going to come and then they will be, listen, they're coming down with all their powers.
They are.
Oh, yes. And then it will be exciting. Caribbean Stars, they know that they're coming for it because they are the defending champion.
Yeah.
Yes. So tomorrow night, don't miss it. It will be live. Mr.
Wonderful.
Charles, dismiss
Let's bow
us
heads
in
for
prayer.
prayer, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen. Great God, our Heavenly Father, we are thankful that you have give us good weather and that, Lord, we have played to the best of our abilities. We have seen a defeat and a victory, but all to your name's honor and glory. We pray that you will keep on helping us to continue to play the game. Tomorrow, we promise to return here to continue to view the game and watch the finals as the APL 2021 comes to an end. But another one will begin shortly. We continue to ask you to be with us as we go to our homes. May we reach safely, we pray. Keep us safe and true to you, we ask. In Jesus' name.
Amen. Amen. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow night. Eagle Freight T20.